Let's make sure. There it is. What's up, everybody? I think we are a go. No. Need audio. Wait, we do have audio. Let's make sure. There it is. What's up, everybody? I think we are a go. No. Need audio. Wait, a little bit on audio. There you go. A little bit more, a little bit more audio here. What is up? It's February 7th, the 2025. We are in the future. Somehow we're into 25 years into the future. It's funny. I was listening to Incubus. I think you guys remember that song. What is it called? A certain shade of no. Yeah, a certain shade of green. And I was listening to the lyrics, or I was listening to the song, and I came across the lyrics where it said, "Are you going to stand around and wait till 2012 AD? What are you waiting for? A certain shade of green." And I was just blown away by the fact that 2012 was, 13 years ago. To some teenagers, that's that's a lifetime. Lifetime full of adventure and opportunities and the works. But anyhow, decide what the point is. I guess I'm back. I mean, I've been here the whole time. I decided to find, I pay for this crap all the time, the subscriptions and whatnot. I figured might as well use it. I just been so busy with this album. I'm freaking excited. Um, it has been a lot of work that back in October, I think, or November, I put a little reel about, I was kind of, playing around with my device here, my drumming device. And then I noticed that, well, I noticed now that it's been 3 months, 4 months, or whatever, 3, 4 months that I put that out, saying that I was going to have 15 songs. We started at 12 and now it's 15. Luckily, I was able to put those two singles out, and I hope that music, just music in general. If it's not trending on TikTok, if it's not trending, on Instagram, if it's not a trending audio, if it's not being marketed with hundreds of thousands of dollars in your face, being played on Kiss FM, all the radio stations, day in and day out, you are not going to know about it. Unfortunately, and that's just the way it is. New Music Fridays on Spotify and Tidal, Apple Music, just have an insane amount of music. There's an insane amount of talent out there. There's an insane amount of people working hard all the time. And you have production companies, you have library companies, you have solo artists, returning artists, wannabe artists like me. Just kidding. Yeah, just aspiring artists, I should say. And ultimately, the bottom line is that it doesn't really create music. It doesn't create as much as an impact as it used to. I don't know, maybe I just even like 30, 20, no, yeah, 20, 30 years ago, before, the age of technology and, the AI. This is called, I coined this the AI era. Everything is artificially influenced, and not, not, so, it's not, not so much intelligent, just artificially influenced. And so, or really, it's more artificially imitated, because what we're doing with AI is just really recreating a lot of the past. So at least that's what AI has been happening. Whatever. I have to talk. So my point is that, I'm just excited about this album. I decided to stream this both, well, not on both, but my YouTube channel, um, my personal Paul channel on Facebook, my Twitch channel, and my Instagram channel. So wherever you get to catch this, thank you in advance. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet today. I'm prepping for a wedding as well over on my left here for tomorrow at the gorgeous Old Polo Estate, as always. So I'm doing that. But I just wanted to kind of launch this because next week I'm going to go all in into the rest of the album. Today I'm just going to kind of do a little taster, and show you actually and break down the one of the two singles that were put out on in December, and I hope that at this point you've had a chance to listen to them at least. Even if you listen to 10 seconds and you skip, thank you. I know that it's not necessarily everyone's cup of tea. Um, this album is kind of well, it's conceptual. It's called Light of My Life. It is about pretty much, my wife Amy and my kids, Apollo and Calliope, with a couple of fictional situations there, for the masses. But ultimately, it just really encompassing the life around me. These last 7 years have been incredibly um, awe-inspiring in the sense that. There's been the misfortune and this, loss, family loss, and then tragedy. But overall, it has been a play, a situation, a space, and a reality where. Sorry, I'm fidgeting. I'm ready to get out to the garage and start working out. So you take a pre-workout, and you're like, you gotta go. Anyhow, it's been a situation where family here has been blessed and into creating the life that we want for each other and the life that we want for our kids. And it's attributed to just a variety of of circumstances and factors and overall blessings. And so this is really what this album is about. Just really coining that blessing, attributing to that blessing, and honoring that blessing, and paying an homage to that, to the people, well, the three people around me. Yeah, of course, my parents are in the song that I'm going to show you today. That's "Fortune on My Mind." I'm just going to break down. I had a comment on one of my Twitch feeds a while back on the song, or I think it was a comment on the release. It was a reel. I wanted to kind of see how, just kind of how I did the vocal chain and how I did the process. Now, a lot of this stuff here, that as I string this, isn't going to make sense unless you're technically in engineering in the space. But if you know music, you understand what's happening. It's at the end of the day, this is really what the chart toppers do. Just with more better tools, I would say, or just better ears, whatever. And so, I'm excited to share this process, and that's my plan. So the point is that my plan is for this next, hopefully, just the rest of the month. Um, it's been taking quite a bit just because of not just the where I'm at in life, age wise, as far as like responsibilities and whatnot. It's just it's not like even just gosh, 7 years ago, in my 30s technically, where I could work all day. Yeah, I work all day at the office, and then come home and put in like, gosh, like 6 hours after work. Um, after a 40-hour week, I'd put in 6 hours daily, and then like 18, 20 hours on the weekends. So, 30, 40 hours extra a week, But now it's just, it's challenging. The kids got sports, the kids got this, we've got church events, church functions. I have, obviously I have more work when it comes to my private students in music, guitar, piano. I'm planning for recitals. The wedding thing, I think that's really what it was too. I wasn't as busy doing weddings because I really wasn't. I was just kind of word of mouth, doing like party here and there. But anyhow, um, I started rambling here, so let's just dive into it. Next week, I'm going to. I won't be able to record vocals into like live stream the vocal process just because my computer isn't up to date. I'm hoping they can handle this process here. We're gonna see here in a second. Um, but so what I'll do is, I'm gonna record vocals, but I still yet to mix some of the music. I've done the like first, second pass in most of them, but I'm probably gonna keep doing that and keep mixing the music for the upcoming album. There's 12 songs. I have 13 songs left, 15 total, 13 songs left. There's one song that I completed yesterday that I need to just polish so that I could, process from the writing, which has been done, over to the mixing where we are now, over to the mastering of these tracks, and so. I've given myself this last month, but again, the time constraints. If I'm able to put 4 hours a day, 5 even sometimes, that's a good day for me. But ultimately, it's life, and you just got to roll with the punches. So let's just break this down. If you tune in at any point, thank you. And here we go. So we have here "Fortune on My Mind." This is the track. This is the one again about my parents. Just paying them a tribute to what they've done. It's I think it's kind of appropriate too because the political standpoint on things and people's beliefs, and aside from getting political, who cares? It's not really it's not my place, not my part, not my vibe. What we're trying to do here is just trying to pay a tribute to hardworking parents, regardless of their race or where we came from, and just really showing that at the end of life, when our name is up, and they're called by the good Lord, I'm going to just always remember that they've gave me a fortune in the sense of providing an upbringing that consists of hard work, dedication, serving, and always having your heart and your home, mostly your home and your door open for other people. You just never know who's going to need of each other. And that's one thing I remember growing up is having people around us, families, friends, just always opening the door, always putting a plate on the table for someone. And to this day I still do that. I try my best to do that correctly. But of course, I'm young. I have a lot to learn about the human condition and being a human. But anyhow, for now, we could just jump into the song. So here we go. Let's just hear it one time and then go from there, and then we'll break it down. And I'll keep this nice and short. Let's make sure audio is good here. We are set. All right, cool. I'm gonna mute my microphone too, so it doesn't bleed over from my headphones. Please share this video too. Appreciate that.
I got fortune on my mind. I be winning all the time. There's no limit to my grind and my dreams in their prime. I got fortune on my mind. I am winning all the time. There's no limit to my grind and my dreams in their prime. Born in a house undefined, in a pueblo so confined. I can't remember the way that it felt, but I know love was there the whole time. My mother said we were poorer than hell, begging and borrowing so I can be well. She will be working all day and all night, tired and hungry, still can't pay the bills. This is a song to you both, mother and father, my world. Born at the bottom but kept us afloat is a power that's richer than gold. I owe you, father, all of my strength. I owe you, mother, all of my faith. I owe you both the dreams that I make. No one will ever take your place. I got fortune on my mind. I be winning all the time. There's no limit to my grind and my dreams in their prime. I got fortune on my mind. I am winning all the time. There's no limit to my grind and my dreams in their prime. I learned to fight from the womb, fighting my foes as I grew, watching my parents work hard to the bone and making this new land our home. Here we are, our future is greater. We lost one of us, now raising our wager from Puebla to Cali, doing as much as we can and helping our family and our neighbors. This is a song to you both, mother and father, my world. Born at the bottom but kept us afloat is a power that's richer than gold. I owe owe you, Father, all of my strength. I owe you, Mother, all of my faith. I owe you both the dreams that I make. No one will ever take your place. I got fortune on my mind. I be winning all the time. There's no limit to my grind. And my dreams in their prime. I got fortune on my mind. I am winning all the time. There's no limit to my grind. And my dreams in their prime.
All right, fantastic. All right, cool. So that is Fortune on My Mind. Now, mind you, this is in the mastered version. We're going back to the mix project. We call it. This is where just everything is put together, balanced, edited, automated, chopped and screwed. Here you have my background vocals and then my main vocal. So not much. Again, this whole process is very, I love it. Ultimately, it's unique. I don't know if there are rules around it, if it's correct. I just go off what I know my ears can listen to, or need to listen to, need to hear. Let's see here, and this whole process is very. Sorry, I keep clicking the wrong link here, and it sends me back to my feeds. So here we go. So this song. I need to pull up my Instagram here on the right here because the Instagram is kind of separated from the rest of the feeds. Anyhow, so well, how do I put this into words and sensitive opinion here? The entire song here, as you can see, well, I wrote everything. So I have no samples in here. I don't, not that I don't, I love hip hop. I love the 90s. I grew up, 80s hip hop, 90s hip hop. I grew up with all kinds of hip hop. This is what I do. I'm a DJ, so I love it all. And I for some reason, I just can't pull off sampling something because, well, first I don't have the clearance. I did sample a house track a while back, but it was denied. It needed a Warner Brothers release claim from Warner's brother Latino America, so it's a Mexican record label. I think Fonovisión or something like that. But it was for Los Freddy's. If anybody recognizes them, I did a house track, and that's a banging house festival track. It's banging. I still, it's on my SoundCloud. I can't really put that out in my main channels for release. So, just battling that, it's like I gave it up right away just because I don't have representation. I'm an independent artist with independent means and independent avenues. Everything that encompasses my music release is solely created by me. The record label, the House of L Records, the publisher, the House of L Records publisher, my stage name. Everything you see on this page here is mine. This kick, it's created. There's no sampling. Well, I take that back. It's a kick from a kit from a production program. So somehow they sampled it, sure. But again, musically sampled. These drums though, good or not or whatever. I sat there and punched everything myself. So no loops here. Loops also too. I'm not really a big fan of loops. It just sound too good, and. And it's like, if I'm writing like maybe library music, like for a pitch for TV or games or shows or whatever, then, I may need to do that just for the purpose of working fast and getting them, to them quickly because then I'm going to sit here and wait a month for a song. It's going to take a week or two. They got to get done. So again, with this said, these are the drums. The 808 again was created, find the 808. and I hope this is translating over there accurately, but you know, if you're on headphones, sounds better. So, you know, as always, you know, art is always never complete. It's always abandoned, you know. And I go back and listen to it now. I'm like, dang, a lot of things, not a lot, but some tweaks I'd like to do. But it is what it is. At some point, I just have to get it out there. So it's how it is, you know. But what's funny about this track is, you know, I was messing around. I had I think I just had this, and I was messing around with a vocal effect a long time ago. I think my brother was around down from Texas, and we were messing around, and I liked the effect, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna mess around with it, pretend I rap, and then, well, lo and behold, it turned into a little hip hop track. So. But what I am proud of is in this track, I mean, besides the delivery and the lyrics, is really the guitar, because that's really what kind of formulated this song to being what it is. So I'll let you hear that. You know, it's just nice and lush. And this guitar, oh, right here. Actually, is this routing to the guitar bus? Ha! Never actually routed this. That's funny. Look at that. So right here, I never routed that to the guitar bus. So that's good, because I guess I didn't need to. It's hilarious. So there's no chains in that. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, that's my lovely Fender back there. Where are we? I don't know if you can see that, but on my right, yeah, right here. It's like there somewhere. I think I'm getting a delay here. Yeah, it's about 10 seconds, whatever. So it's cool. Yeah, my guitar, you know, my beautiful Fender there, just doing its thing. You know, and then my keys. This is you know, it's just nice. It's kind of got that God's Plan kind of vibe going there, Drake. God's Plan. I only love my mom and my daughter. I'm sorry, or whatever it says. Cool. It's just nice listening to every element separately. And again, this is the mix file, so of course you can see here that's the sound waves. So all these are waves now that I've exported them from the original writing, which I don't like to write necessarily in Cubase. This is Cubase. It's like almost like Pro Tools, but I like to write in Ableton, because I can just always for me it's like a drawing board. It's like a vision board of sorts, and I can kind of do my thing. There's that chord change there. Oh, I love that. I love that. I can't remember what library I use this from, but. And of course, there's always some editing on this. It's never the right way. Let's see what we got in this. Definitely SSL on this, for sure. Some EQ, nothing crazy. And this just, well, EQs for this, but just to cut a lot of the low frequencies, because it was really wasn't vibing with the rest of the track. But other than that, it sounds really good with the bottom end then. Boom. Boom. Yeah, see, so I gotta cut that out. Make room for the 808. You know, just listening to this, you wouldn't think it's a hip hop song, because a lot of my stuff sounds very kind of synthy, very pop, kind of lo-fi a little bit, but ultimately it's just, you know, it's mainstream pop. I want it to be popular. I'm not trying to be too underground here. I want people to listen to it. I want people to buy it, right? I got some neat little plugins in here, you know, some generic shit, basically. Some RC Quinny by Excellent Audio. Gives it that vibe. Literally no more boring pads, and I just suggest some of the things in here. Let's hear it without. So changes a bit. Cool. What else we got in here? We hear the drums. Let's see the drums. Let's hear the drums again. Pretty generic. Nothing nothing crazy here. Nothing crazy. Just bam, Again, show the 808, the keys. It's a fairly simple song, honestly. And that's, I think, that's why I was motivated to release this in the summer, just because it was less work involved. The guitar. Let's see here. Okay. I got a little bit of course, SSL, some light EQing and side chaining here. I think that number. This is for. What is this for? Oh, the vocal kicks in. It was something. It was kind of clashing with the vocal here, and of course a little more of that retro vibe, which is super neat. Let's see without. Yeah, this kind of sounds right then in the middle. Nice. It just pops out. It's, it's a thin guitar. It's super light. Nothing. I didn't really comp that guitar. I didn't double it up. I just panned it super left and super right. And what that means is now you just get two signals. But really, let's see. Let's hear everything without the vocals. Let's hear it without the vocals here. Yeah, it's cool. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Cool. It's nice. It's vibe to that shit all day. Dope. I got. Oh, I gotta show you, if you watch this, the original vocal idea, which is really what kind of triggered the whole song, but. I mean, I could just listen to it like that too, just bam. And I didn't want to just sell this beat either. I don't want to put my stuff up and just be like, hey, I got a beat, Sounds like this. No, heck no. I work too hard for this crap. I want to use it. Or I'm going to really be selective on who takes it. But yeah, so then there's that. So let's jump into the vocal real quick, and I'm gonna cut this so I can get to the garage and pump some iron. Some iron. Says that? Who says that? Okay, here we go. Realistically, I'm just gonna do calisthenics, right? Nah, I love doing weights. I love grinding on the deadlifts and squats and all the heck yeah, bench presses. Old-fashioned Mr. Olympia. Okay. Oh man, I need more sleep. I'm getting like 5 hours every night. It's crazy. Okay. Here we go. Where are we at? Son of a gun. Vocals. No, but I wanted to show you. Okay, well, let's just break this down. Let's go with the chorus here. All right. Well, actually, no. I want to show you guys. You know what it sounds like. But let's just hear the vocals by itself. Okay, just because I want to show you where it's at and where it came from, which is really cool. Okay, how do I do this? There we go. There you go. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay. There's a lot going on here, which is super cool.
I got fortune on my mind. I be winning all the time. There's no limit to my grind. And my dreams in their prime. I got fortune on my mind. I am winning all the time.
You know, and then vocals was, truthfully, is one of the things where I had to learn so much just to do this one, and I still not feel like it's correct.
Defined, in a pueblo so confined. I can't
translate it well, but
felt, but I know love was there the whole time. My mother said we were poorer than hell, begging and borrowing so I can be well. She will be working all day and all night, tired and hungry, still can't pay the bills. This is a song to you both, mother and father, my world. Born at the bottom, but kept us afloat is a power that's richer than gold. I owe you, Father, all of my strength. I owe you, Mother, all of my faith. I owe you both the dreams that I make. No one will ever take your place. I got fortune.
You know what I realized is that I'm probably gonna get muted because technically this belongs out in its release. So I wonder how the algorithm will do it. But FYI, internet world, I own this song.
I got fortune on my mind. I am winning all the time. There's no limit to my grind. And my dreams in their prime. I learned to fight from the womb, fighting my foes as I grew. Watching my parents work hard to the bone and making this new land our home. Here we are, our future is greater. We lost one of us, now raising our wager from Puebla to Cali, doing as much as we can and helping our family and our neighbors. This is a song to you both, mother and father, my
world. What's crazy is literally it's just the one vocal. Interesting. I literally have the one vocal here. That's it. And it took me 109 takes. Well, no, that's not right. It's take 109. For probably like 65 takes. I removed all the other ones. But, you know, it's, you know, I'm not a performing vocalist, so I don't get a lot of practice. I should. You know, I am taking vocal lessons, which is awesome. I really, you know, I really attribute a lot of this success to both Tanya Maxud, so I'm going to tag you there, and she's amazing, and Aneta too. Aneta's been helping me out too, you know, just different, twice a week vocal lessons. You know, I need a lot of work, so I need to, you know, and here and there I'll take up piano, guitar. I just, you know, I'm still learning. You gotta just keep going. What I wanted to show you guys as you watch this, if you refer back to this video at some point, because it's going to be, you know, in the next series, just the LPA for Light of My Life. I'm going to use this as marketing material. I just really want to get this album out for a variety of reasons. You know, I'm not trying to be here, you know, the next Post Malone or, you know, the next anything, because realistically, honestly, I don't care to be in the front of the, I know. I mean, I hate to say it in front of the camera because I'm right here, but it's only because you have to, right? No one's going to know me unless I put myself out there. But it'd be nice, you know, it'd be a nice shirt, whatever. And I'll probably own it. But I just want to be the guy behind the scenes at this point. I want to just, right? I want to be on the team for, you know, either, one of the up and coming, you know, let's say, I don't know, let's just say Sabrina Carpenter. Like, hey, you know, I worked on one of her songs. I wrote the chorus, or I wrote the verse. Like, it's super cool. That's just, that's enough for me. You know, I want to live my life. I want to live my life my way, not the way that, I guess, that requires you to live a certain way, you know. And all this, honestly, is money aside. If I could do this shit for free my whole life, I would. But obviously, you got to pay bills. No, most like anybody, right? It's the love of the game. It's in the struggle. Okay. My point being here, I'm going to show you here the awesomeness of this. Okay, here, Vocal Hook Original. Here it is. Vocal Hook Original. You got to hear this crap. I think, is this the one that's already blended? No. Let me see here. Vocal Hook Original. So this is, here it is. Okay, Vocal Hook. Man, they're not visible. Hold up, give me a sec here. Vocal Hook. Here we go. I gotta make sure not to save this project. Oh, there we go. That's it. Okay. Oops. Damn it. Let's turn that up. There it is. Oh, it's cutting out. Why is it cutting out? Stare it out.
I got money all the time.
There it is.
I got trouble in my mind. I got bitches on my
Ah,
mind.
there it is. That was the original idea.
I don't care what's right. I got trouble on my mind. Bitches wanna go on high. I got money on my mind. I don't care what is right. There's nothing to do. So I'm gonna put it through.
Yeah. I should have left the song like this, right? It's so bad. So anyway, that was me ad-libbing, and I just had to write lyrics to this.
I got money all the time. I got trouble in my mind.
Yep.
I got bitches on my mind. I don't care.
I didn't want to be that kind of rapper. It's not my
I
style.
got trouble on my
Notice I don't really cuss in my songs ever.
Just wanna go on
Just want to blow a pint and something. Blow a pint of water, right? So anyhow, that was the idea. And with that, I did, take, just kind of launched on my takes. So these were all my vocal takes. So plenty of times to do this with, plenty of effort involved. But ultimately, what I decided to do is just keep, the in the chorus, just keep that vocal effect in the background because I didn't want it to get too annoying.
I got fortune on my mind.
And I just revamped the
I'm winning all the time.
more of the production.
There's no limit to my grind. And my dream in their prime. I got fortune on my mind. I am winning all the time.
I modulated the effect so it would do that.
To my grind.
It recite nicely with the guitar.
In their prime.
I think it was correctly shifted. I use the guitar to manipulate that.
There's no limit to my grind. And my dream in their prime. I got fortune on my mind.
Yeah.
I am winning all the time.
And the main
There's
vocal.
no limit to my grind. And my dreams in their prime. I got fortune on my mind. I am winning all the time.
Yep.
There's
That's
no
it.
limit to my grind.
None to it. None to it.
And my
None to it.
dreams in their prime. I got fortune on my mind.
EQing, just making this
I am
happen.
winning all the time.
Compression,
There's no
standard
limit to
stuff.
my grind.
Probably over compressing, but
And my
whatever.
dreams in their prime. Born in a house undefined, in a pueblo so confined.
Oh.
I can't remember the way that it felt, but I know love was there the whole time. My mother said
Come
we
on.
were poorer than. I got fortune on my mind.
Yeah, this is
All the time.
my rack here.
There's no limit to my grind.
Pretty straightforward. Pretty
And
straightforward.
my dreams.
Where are my
in their
groups on
prime.
this? My
I
sets.
got fortune on my mind. I
Interesting.
am winning all the time. There's no limit to my grind.
Not sure why I didn't.
And my dreams in their prime. Born in a house undefined,
Interesting.
in a pueblo so confined.
All right, the computer's starting to lag out. But, so yeah, again, I just want to keep it here. A little too long. I just want to keep these a half hour, maybe. Probably the mix projects when I start next week. After this wedding tomorrow, when I start next week, I'm going to probably just record about an hour max of my session in the morning. I probably do about a 3.5 hour session in here for this, and then afternoon, of course, at night when I can. But I'm probably just gonna record the morning one, if and when I'm not doing vocals again, because my computer won't be able to handle that. But it is going to be super cool because you're gonna be able, if you're gonna start watching these for the next month or so, I hope you do, and if you do, I encourage you to check out the music that is to be released beforehand, which is I don't know if that's allowed. I mean, who cares, right? I do what I want. I own these songs. I own this record. It's me. So it'd be cool. And maybe I could break it down. Well, I don't need to break it down after because some of the music's already mixed, and most of the music's already mixed. I just have to put the vocals in, track those, mix those in, and and then do my thing where I go into everything I have. Even though I have this super awesome VSX equipment here, which is amazing. I gotta just pay them to contribute because honestly, it has been a freaking lifeline here. So VSX here is amazing because it puts me here exactly in this virtual studio that you see here, and there's quite a bit. I always splurge and buy the big packs. Um, but I can listen to this audio, the music I'm creating in different, in a club, in the back of the club, the front of the club, different, iconic studios, different cars, SUVs, Tesla, um, a super high quality cell phone and speakers, and just ultimately these headphones are what allow me to hear the correct sounding of the song. So it has saved me tons of time, and it has saved me a tremendous amount of ear fatigue because it's just to the point. I can get to it, and even then, I'm working on tracks. I'm working on this. I'm listening to certain elements, and I get tired. I just, my ears just get fatigued, and my kids love to yell and stuff. So it's like eye piercing, So and then I love listening to music all day. I gotta research DJ music, so my ears are always fatigued and stuff. But so this has been a lifesaver in getting these songs even faster, And then the mixing, everything I do here in the mixing has been so more accurate. Um, it's always a lot to learn, a lot of creative decisions to make, but ultimately it's that. So once I do that, I go to the car, I go to my trusted $200 surround sound in the living room is really where I finally decide, like, all right, this song's cool. It's ready to go because every low end, the bass, the kick, the highs, the vocal, they're all encompassing in the frequency range and they're good. Then I'm ready to move on because that $200 surround sound, believe it or not, is a resembling of what it will sound like in the real world. So that's my decision maker, and then of course the two cars that they help too. Cool. Well, if you tuned in, see a couple of people came in and out, but thank you for tuning in. I'm a talkative person, whatever, and but I hope you enjoyed just watching some of this. This is what it takes, You've seen me actually in previous feeds, long while, over the last freaking 5-7 years. You've seen me write music. Um, yeah, for the most part. Everything on my previous feeds has been writing music, exploring sounds, creating stuff, but never has it been where I show you once it's done what happens after I write it, I play it, etc. Um, and this is it. This is what it comes down to. And now this is the same process that big timers do. Just different teams. It's a team. You look at the writing credits. It's a team of 5. It's a team of 7. It's a whole production company. It's a whole thing. So I'm cutting myself some slack. It's just one of me. But it's no excuse for putting in the effort, putting in the work, putting in the time, and putting in the education, or taking on more education and knowledge. So. Right on. So whatever you're up to today, Friday the 7th, keep on doing. Have a great weekend, y'all. This has been Fortune on My Mind, the breakdown. And next week we are going to continue with Light of My Life, the album, starting with the second track, because a couple of those tracks, Amy my wife Amy will be singing in. So we're just trying to find time for her to put it in there, practice it, hone it down. And those I'll probably wait till the end for. But the ones that it's just me, and again, there's a little more of this kind of style hip hop. And there's some dancing tracks, and like indie dance. I call them indie dance just because they're resembling of like Empire of the Sun, MGMT, and some maybe Harry Styles influence, some Post Malone influence. Just everything I've ever listened to, just kind of in there. Uh, but those I will be putting, the process and just kind of, and at that point though, it's going to be mixed in there. So I'm going to be mixing live for that portion. As long as my computer can handle it, because there's some tracks that are just not playing nice for some reason. This one played really nice today. But anyhow, that's it. All right. Stay tuned for more, and can't wait to get that album out to everybody, to the whole world. All right, y'all. Peace and love. Later.